synchronize our watches.
You're darn tootin'. Alright. I think that's it. We're live on everything. What's up, guys? Kuro the artist here, joined with my boy, O.R. Ash right here.
Hey, howdy, hey, how you doing today? Y'all saw me an hour ago, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. And just as usual, let us know about our volume mixes. If I'm too loud or he's too loud or too quiet, as with the music, if you can even hear it. Half the times y'all can't even hear the music, but whatever. So welcome to the Ben 10 Illustrated Q&A stream. Some quick rundown things. We're going to do a quick raffle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this drawing and redraw it in the 5YL style. And I'm going to have it printed. I'm going to sign it if that's what you want, unless you don't want me to. I can frame it, just really spice it up and give it away. And it's just going to be a simple raffle, just something to make this a little bit more interactive. And I'm going to be doing some Q&A too about basically whatever you guys are curious about. The status of the future of the ink tank, which I'm sure a lot of people are curious about, as well as answering some questions about the Ben 10 timeline. Before we begin, do you have any some quick words you want to say, O.R. Ash?
Crap, I wasn't prepared.
You don't have to say anything, you just say no.
I will say, because this is like this was your last official video and the end of Tracing the Border. I did just want to say thank you for all the fucking awesome work you have done and rekindling everyone's love of this series and every sequential series of it that may or may not be amazing, but still. Thank you for everything that you've done with it, man.
Absolutely, and I appreciate the thanks, but it's really, I'm just putting out the foundation of what's already been getting me going for the past, 14 years, however long the show has been out, so all the success I have is just a merit to the show itself. So I'm glad that it's still a show people connect with, it's still a show people can thrive with and want to invest some time into. So yeah, that's about it. So I have 4 questions I'm going to answer before I start asking you guys for some, just because I know they're going to be asked, and I might as well get them out the way. The first is, am I leaving YouTube? I've answered this on a few streams before, but I might as well say it here while I have the main focus of everyone's attention. By the way, this isn't going to be 100% 5YL style. I'm going to kind of have a little bit of fun with it too. And the answer is relatively no. I'm still going to be doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm still going to do 5YL. I'm still going to script videos, edit them, do art for them. I'm just not going to be in them because I no longer have a desire to be. I never really had one in the first place. It just was kind of necessary because it was just me and people already knew who I was. So there was no point in creating a persona or something. So now that I have the opportunity to kind of step down but still produce content, and with Ryan being extremely charismatic, O.R. Ash here, I gotta get better at the username thing. And also he scripts all the MV-ons are scripted by him too, by the way. That's all him, so it's not even like he's just the face of it. He's really putting in work. He's doing the Fusion Fridays and the Dumb Doodles, and obviously he works on 5YL with me, so it's not even like you're missing anything. It's just gonna be a different voice. If anything, the content might even improve.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
It may improve, but remember,
But it may not. It might actually suck.
Quality also takes time, as people know with my work.
See, I already kind of want to make this face longer, because now he just kind of looks ghostly. Like a skeleton. I draw characters a little bit meatier, but it is also very expressive. Maybe I just don't define the cheeks. Let me draw without the guy for a little bit.
See,
I usually
I like
try to
whenever
emphasize the cheeks, but...
I like whenever you break the style a little bit too, like how you did the chibi versions of them in Chapter 8.
Oh yeah, I really like
like
that. I like doing that too. All right, so second question before I start taking them on is, wasn't Devin Levin and everything about Osmosians retconned? So yes and no. See, the thing is, in Omniverse yes, but in Ultimate Alien, there's just it would have been impossible to talk about Ultimate Alien without the relevancy that it had when the content arrived. So when talking about all the Ultimate Alien matters, I still treat it as if it's true. And then I do have the note in there that when Ben recreated the universe, things changed. It wasn't exactly the same, so you can kind of take that as that's when Osmosians got de-retconned. But again, this video is kind of to help bring new fans into the series too, as was everything that I'm trying to do. And just talking about all of that just gets confusing. Plus, there's a lot I didn't talk about just for the sake of it's got to be worth watching the episodes if I just said everything. So
Yeah.
it's just
Plus,
it's too much. Yeah.
I was gonna say the confusion comes as well with like the whole shit with like, yeah, there's like memory alterations and time travel and the universe being recreated not correctly and shit. Like
Oh,
there's so many aspects as to, oh, are Osmosians real or not? Like, it's subjective at this point, man. Yes, but no. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I like to think yes. I think what it is.
This isn't a
And
song. This is the background of a forest. By the way, can any of you guys hear the music? Sorry to cut you off, Ryan. I just get worried about the sound, but continue.
You're good. Are you playing it through the Streamlabs, like the thing? How I told you it's a secondary.
No, I because I still just have yet to actually like download a select amount of tracks. I always just play it right off the website and randomly every time.
Let's see. I can drop a track into our Discord thing that you can use. Let's see.
Hang on, I think I found a good one. Retrowave Volume 2. That sounds neat. Okay, so they could hear the music, but it did stop. Yes, the music did indeed stop, so...
Okay.
That wasn't a malfunction of the stream or anything. I just stopped playing it.
Let me see. Joining the raffle. Should I put my email in the donation? Oh yeah, did you say the raffle thing yet?
So basically how we're gonna do the raffle is just donate $3. You can do it to the chat or through the donation link. Ryan will write down your username, and then at the end we'll generate it and see who wins. And we're gonna do the whole thing on the stream, so you don't need your email unless you win. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Go ahead and put your email in. Never mind, scratch that because yeah. Go ahead and put your email.
It's gonna be through both the Twitch and the YouTube. I will be watching for the YouTube super chats, and I'm trying to see how I do this.
Okay, so third question. How did Ben receive upgrade if he wasn't created until 2007? That's not what happened. I realize how it's phrased. It kind of does sound like I was saying galvanic mechamorphs were created in 2007. That is an error on my part. I should have worded that better. And I didn't really want to redub lines because of audio consistency, but as you can see with the Omniverse part, there was a couple of times I had to redub just because it didn't end up working. I was working on the script for months, and by the time I got to Omniverse, it was all written back in October, finished back in October. It was started in July. I was so burnt out, and a lot of stuff just wasn't making sense in my writing, so I had to redo it. And you can obviously tell the parts were redubbed. And the only person who I know who actually is good at audio engineering is Pie Guy, but we're actually planning something that requires him not watching that video yet. So the only person who could have helped me could not help me, but whatever. So third question. Fourth, sorry, and then I'll start taking questions. How did the Omnitrix blow up in front of Vilgax but not destroy the universe? That's another thing I probably should have mentioned, is the Omnitrix would only destroy the universe if it charged for 4 days. And during the incident where it was first relevant, nobody really knew how the Omnitrix worked, and they just were like, well, it's gonna destroy the universe because nobody can shut this off. When Ben activated the self-destruct via voice command, he only gave it 30 seconds, which isn't enough time to build up and destroy the universe. But I guess that's just another trivia nugget you can truly get if you actually watch the episodes. Again, the illustrated series isn't really supposed to like substitute actually watching the series. It's just kind of try to explain things and maybe make you want to go back and see how it all played out. I don't like how small his body is, but I don't want to make it bigger, so maybe I should shrink the head? No, actually I am going to make the body bigger. Alright, so Ryan, if you wouldn't mind, start reading aloud some questions while I really get into the nitty-gritty of this illustration.
Yes, sir. Although I did have one question for you
Sure.
first. if they're going through the donation link, where do I need to be looking at? Because I don't know where that is.
I think
I
it's
know
the
on
Twitch chat.
Okay, so I haven't seen any yet. So I'm just making sure. I haven't seen any super chats. I haven't seen anything on Twitch. I'm just double checking to make sure no one's donating.
Okay.
And that one.
And you know what? If nobody ends up donating, then we'll just like
I get it.
I'll just give it away to somebody random. But hey, if you're the only person who donates, you can just buy it.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna donate. If no one donates, I will donate.
You're gonna take it away from everybody. Oh man,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm drawing it in the 5YL style, and I'm trying to make him older. What outfit should I put him in? Because I already did do the beanie. Should I? I'm just gonna make something up. He's gonna wear a collared shirt this time.
Just some casual wear, man.
Yeah.
Let me see.
No, I usually do rook and collared outfits. I try to keep everybody with a style.
I would
And
give
type
him
in modern male hipster, because that's pretty much his style right now.
Yeah, that's
Not super hipster, but like, you know, he likes.
kind of just like baggy casual.
Yeah, they're all wearing fucking collared shirts. Oh, whoops, sorry. Well, I swear anyways. I'm just trying not to swear on this one, just in case of.
Well,
Know,
plus
the
we're on
audience,
Rust
and I
Bucket, so
apologize.
Yeah. Atomics the boss asks, "Where is Ghost Freak?"
His whole thing is just so complicated and just a whole other plot line that ultimately, if I didn't mention it, as you can see, it didn't really matter. Because like Ghost Freak's got a super long arc. Like he's got the original series, then he comes back in Alien Force, then there's the whole Omniverse thing, and it's like.
Well, plus there is his own story that happens before he even gets to the Omnitrix as well. That is very complicated too. Which, if you guys would like, we could do a freeze frame about that. I would more than happy to, because I actually really like his whole thing. I love what they did with Ghost Freak, so I think that would be cool.
So yeah, just basic. It falls under to another category of just like. There's got to be some stuff for you to want to go back and watch the series. So, Ghost Freak.
Oh,
go back.
They say that the music is just a bit too loud.
Too loud? Thank God, because I was thinking that too. But usually it always sounds too loud for me, and it's quiet for them. All right. I'm gonna put the kitty down. Sorry, Mochi.
Okay. To answer Abraham's question, because he's asking why didn't you mention fighting Luma Redwind, which to answer why didn't you show this? Why didn't you show this? With the videos, I know he was wanting to be like the big event things that were just kind of like a one episode off type thing and didn't severely affect the timelines and events. Those were not shown. So Ghost Freak, not too detrimental. Luma, not too detrimental. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Have it be someone's like, why didn't you have the popcorn eating gold guys in there? What the hell?
Right, the most important freaking episode of the whole series.
Yeah, man. We need to know why does Kevin know what gold crap tastes like?
Man, I forgot how to draw 5YL Kevin.
Stop with lines. Let me see. Oh, Levi asks, in the drawing, could you add Danny in the background?
That would be neat. Oh, I heard a ding.
Cool.
Did you hear a ding?
Oh, from Fro got $15. He's fighting me for that poster.
He's coming
He's
for
fighting me for that poster. I'm typing Fro down. Fro.
Alright, so he's got a very...
Oh,
5YL
Fro
Kevin
just
is very,
bought out
like, kind
all
of
5
pretty
of his
boy.
entries as well.
What's up?
I said Fro just bought all 5 of his entries
He
as well
did?
because he donated $15.
Thank you,
yeah.
bro.
He maxes out every time. Let me see. Teovador Todorov asked you like the new Ben 10. I answer this question all the time.
Do I like the new Ben 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Sentinel Storm says, you're one of the most polished creators I know. Thanks for being amazing. Also, what was that last jam and tune, you funky artist?
Thank you. And... No, really, thank you. And what, in the stream or in the video?
I was zooming the stream.
Oh, well, I'm on this website called Epidemic Sound, where we pay a subscription service to use a lot of professionally graded tracks and sound effects and stuff. And every stream, I just go to an album and play it randomly. So I'm not even sure you can find these songs anywhere but here. But the last song was called Howling by Lupus, N-O-C-T-E, Lupus Noct, or whatever. I'm just gonna copy.
Oh, I think I actually know that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. People
Kevin doesn't
say
really look like he's looking forward.
people are asking why no Ben Generator X crossover. Which
I mean,
again,
just think about
I
it.
would say to the it being important to the actual timeline and events and everything. As to why it was cool, and yes, he technically went to another reality, but to quote Ben, he does it all the time. Oh, we got $18 from Raspberry Jam.
Oh. How many is that? 4 entries? No. Wait, hang on. 18. There's a cap at 5.
Yeah.
Should we just count it anyways, or just? I don't know.
We're doing a max of 5 entries each, and they're $3 each. That would have been 6 entries, but we're doing a max of 5 each to make it a bit fair. So you got 5 entries, and then you just donated an extra $3. So thank you for that. Oh, okay. This is a depressing question for me. Christian Via Yirada asks, in part 4 of the Illustrated, we saw Panda and Orash finding Vilgax on the beach. Did you put them in for a small cameo to remind us of this channel?
Not really for any reason other than whenever I have what's called a blank character, where there's a thing that can just be anything, I usually like to make it one of my friends. I do that in basically everything. So it's usually just the first thing I think of, where I'm just like, oh, it can be anybody. Which Ink Tank member should it be?
Also, to clarify, me and Hershey make videos on the Ink Tank as well. We don't just do stuff on the Rust Book.
Yeah.
Watch any of the And Beyond episodes.
Come on, guys. Get your head in
You've
the game.
insulted Horus. I'm never going to Earth now.
We should do a...
Because of this-
Oh, man. Oh, hang on.
Because of this one Earthling comment, I'm never visiting your
Remind me
planet.
to talk to you about an And Beyond episode I just thought of right now. But after this.
Okay. I'm typing that down so I don't forget.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna forget. I heard another ding.
Wait, typing. We got from For Glory Mario, $6. Thank you, Mario.
Yeah, that could be smaller, I guess. Thank you,
So
Mario.
that is 2. Glory. I'm hyphenating your name to Glory Mario. Ow, my jaw.
Alright.
Levi asks, so, NR System release date when? Yes.
Jeez, no.
Let's just... Okay, look,
I didn't hear
look,
anything.
Look. I'm stating this because Levi asks me this a lot. I'm trying. I have a day job that refuses to work with my schedule. And
Yeah,
they
honestly,
change
they've
my
been messing
shifts
with him a lot. So, like, we would make
So,
plans, and then, like, they'd be like, nope.
Which I'm even supposed to be starting my new availability this week, where I'm off like 3 or 4 days a week, and I just got my schedule for this upcoming week, and they completely ignored it. Which I need to talk to them about that. They said, yeah, maybe next week then. So I'm trying. I apologize. It's taking a long time. I am trying to get it out as fast as I possibly can. I don't want to give a solid release date again, just because I know it's disappointing people whenever it's not out. So I'm trying to get it out as fast as I can. If you want like another ballpark, possibly end of January. If I get the time to actually work on it. Hell, if I can, I'll get it out on my birthday, January 25th. So that way it's a present for everyone. Are you guys only doing paid questions? No,
Well, hang
I'm
on.
bouncing around.
Just to elaborate on that, whenever you get all of the art done, there's an additional 4 or 5 days to when it will come out
Yeah,
because
no.
of editing time. Okay, all right. Sorry, I was zoning out, so I wasn't sure.
what was
No,
called?
you're good. I was taking into account. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. No, I was just like really interested to. God, am I doing this face right? Kevin's 5 whale design and Omniverse design don't really sync up that well, so it's kind of hard to restructure it.
You got a long face.
Yes, he does.
Let's see. But yeah, no, we're not doing random questions. I'm just bouncing around, or we're not doing paid questions. I'm bouncing around because there's a lot of questions. Let me see. You forgot to mention Julie. No one cares about her anyway, so it's fine.
I love Julie. What do you
Get out of
mean?
Get out of here. Hey, for the down.
I heard another ding.
Oh, we got another ding. Was that another Mario? Glory Mario? I think so.
Thank you,
No,
Mario.
that's the same one.
Oh. Wait, so yes,
Oh,
thank you,
no,
Mario?
no. He's now hosting us,
He's
meaning
hosting
that
us.
he's on Twitch. That means he's playing our stream on his channel as
Oh,
well.
wow. Welcome to the future.
Here we are.
Hello,
in the future.
Mushroom Kingdom.
Here we are in the future, and it's bright.
Sweet. Okay, so now we got this head done.
Let me see.
I just kind of gave Kevin like a sleeveless hoodie. You can barely tell it's sleeveless though.
Okay.
I just
Let's see,
picture
is
him
Ben
looking kind of like a
10K
Jersey boy a little bit. When he got into it.
Ulysses Church asks, is Ben 10K the actual future, or has it changed since Ben met with Prime all that time?
I guess
I mean,
like at
technically,
this very
kind of.
moment, sure, but that's still subject to change. Like the Ben 10, like that Ben 10K could meet like his tomorrow self and instantly change everything. So it's like it's super relative.
Plus the fact in the ending of Omniverse, technically younger Ben does meet Ben 10K.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
multiple times,
last
so that does
episode.
change it.
Oh yeah,
that does
a couple
change
times
it.
too, but especially then, yeah.
Let me
Well, see, the thing is, he's the only Ben 10K that he's met multiple times that didn't change. But you could also chalk that up to cross time.
alternate timelines.
Yeah, like he still exists in an alternate timeline. I always wanted to see something about all 3 Ben 10,000s meeting. That would have been neat.
Oh, that would have been so
Like,
cool.
there
man.
should be like, what do they call them? Those episodes that all take place in like one room, not like a box room episode
Let's
or
do
something.
the time war again.
No, just like a
Oh,
meeting
wait.
where like all 3 of those Bens just get stuck in a room together, and you just see how it plays out.
Ooh, that'd be kind of funny. Them just comparing, like, so you with Julie? No. Oh, who are you with? Kai? Who are you with? No one.
He's like
Kenny?
no one, and
Who's
he's
Kenny?
like hiding a picture of Atea.
No. They all look at each other. It's like, so, of all of us.
Which one's for the Atea?
No. Did any of us not have that weekend with Atea? And they're all just staring at each other nervously. Like, oh.
Oh man, I don't really know how to make this too expressive because compared to Ben and Kevin, she's still kind of reserved. I'm gonna shift her jaw to the left a little bit.
Right. Let me see. Abraham Diaz asks, Danny Phantom recap? Question marks.
If any more recap videos came out, they would not be hosted by me, but it is possible because I can still script and draw it. But as of right now, there is not one in development. But it's actually on my sticky notes. I heard another Bojangly ding, sir.
Bojangly Ding, that is another donation for Glory Mario. That's his 3rd entry. Thank you, Mario.
He's playing the slow game.
Yeah, man. That's how it goes. It's slow.
No, that's still not really pushed enough. I don't know. I'll come back to it.
She's doing the what is it? The Tim Allen Toolman thing. That.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Angel Mendoza's asking, you still doing weekly drawing with Kuro?
Yes, I've just stopped for the holidays because this video has been killing me.
Yes.
But now it's done and on YouTube right now. So I'm no longer doing that.
Can you say Zawardo?
Zawardo? Or do I have to say like Zawardo? Is it like an
I don't
R
know how
roll or
it's
like a...
I don't know. It's just ZA
Zawardo.
space WARDO with a bunch of question marks and exclamation point. It's probably something from JoJo. Oh, we got another $4 from Raspberry Jam. Raspberry,
Thanks,
thank
Jam.
you for your other donation. You already maxed out your entries, but thank you.
Yeah, just to be clear, you are out of entries, but we do appreciate the donations. But I just
Yeah,
don't.
man.
I just want you to know.
Let's see. Christian Viadirada. Kuro, were you happy that you got the voice actors from the original Ben 10 and Alien Force for the illustration finale?
Yes, that was just a random thought I had, and we had enough time to plan it and make it happen, and it worked out perfectly. In fact, like, Yuri, Paul, and Tara got back to us relatively quickly.
The same day.
We were doing everything, like, to try to get Ashley, both Megan and Ashley, Young and Teen Gwen.
And we were also thinking of trying to get John DiMaggio.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing a Wrath sort of thing. Then Bumper for Rook, then D, but mostly Ashley, just because, you know, it's the trio.
The trio.
And we almost didn't get Greg, but we were like, oh, it's fine, because we can have the two Bens and Max, but if we get Greg, we have to get Ashley. And then Greg at the last minute, he came through. I was like, oh crap, we have to get Ashley now. So I was like gunning it, doing everything I can, and it just didn't work out. But I'm so glad that we got everybody else. She's not looking forward enough. And it was amazing, honestly. The fact that all of them did this, it was brilliant.
Let me see. How did Azimuth get Celestial Sapien DNA?
He bought it on Amazon Prime.
I was gonna make a funny thing.
Oh.
It was never mind.
You can say your thing. No, it's fine.
No,
We can retcon my answer.
I already am with the whole 5 Years Later universe with and beyond. God damn it. Let me see. $4. So can I get a McChicken? We don't sell those. I'm sorry.
I would love a McChicken. Alright, now I can just shift this mouth over this way. No. Oh, wait, if I get it to kind of go this way, I can drag her face. Yeah, that might work better.
Justin asked, how long did it take you to animate the recap?
I have no idea. I did like 20-hour sessions a day since November 16th. Well, not a day, obviously. There's more than 20 hours in a day. And there were days where I didn't work on it. But when I did work on it, I would just go for it. I would try to get as much as I could done. And sometimes so I scripted the whole thing. And then I recorded the whole thing. And then what I did was I put it into Premiere. And bit by bit, I'd go through maybe like every 3 paragraphs, draw everything I possibly need for that, and then after a while it got easier because then I could just keep animating, but at first it was hard because I had no assets. I had to keep redrawing stuff, and like I draw one thing and then I'm done, but there was still edits. Like I had to remake a Way Big for every series. I didn't originally, but then if you notice in part 5, if you go back, Way Big is different for every series he's in, and then I threw Ultimate Way Big in there, so those are kind of easier because you could just edit. We got a quick ding-a-ling I would like to acknowledge.
Yeah, that was another 20 from Fro.
Oh, thank you, Fro.
Which he maxed out on his first one, so.
I don't think I want her glasses on.
Let's just count that as my donation, so I can.
Let me just.
Thank you, Fro.
Take your money, Fro. What are you gonna do?
Money.
I'm from space. Why is the smoothing on 25 for the eraser?
Toys to life. Stop being so negative, please. Thank you. And I'm not saying he's saying that. I'm telling him that because of his comment.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, we don't need no negative Nancy's up in here.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Should I try? See, I love all the intricate curves I got going on with her eye right here.
Put cryptic glasses.
And if I put the glasses on, it's gonna ruin it. Then usually I draw them drooping, sorta. But even so,
make them just very. Because she's being overly expressive right here, why don't you just make them like
giant?
Very white? Yeah.
That's true. I could have the glasses emote with the eyes. Oh my god, you just unlocked a whole perspective of drawing. I feel the achievement.
Code 41723.
Emote the glasses with the eyes. Of course. It sounds so obvious now that I say it. and now I feel like an idiot.
It's fine. That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
Let me see. Hey, Kuro, have you seen, what were your thoughts on Oppenheimer versus Thanos in Epic Rap Battles of History?
I thought it was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't. A lot of the newer ones, I just don't have too much of a thought on. A lot of my older favorites were like Elvis versus Michael. That one, all my favorite ones, I got pretty much memorized because they're like they're old enough for like. Yeah, that was a good one. Superman versus Goku.
Someone needs to commission us to do an animated version of Epic Rap Battles of History, man.
That'd be neat.
That would be sick. I totally
We could do
that.
Ben versus. I don't
Danny
know, who would he rap battle?
Shazam, the guy from
Yeah, dude,
Violation.
Shazam. That would be perfect.
Actually, I think Shazam would be perfect. Billy Button versus
Dude, I'm all for it.
Let's contact Epic Lloyd and actually, we probably no promises, but I think I could actually get in contact with him.
Just tweet at him and say, Mr. Sir, please do this one.
Mr. Epic Lloyd, I loved your diss raps for Higher Track. Please, please, this video for us.
Did you enjoy the Pawns track?
What?
Exactly. Get out of here.
No!
Let me see. Jared Mick. I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm sorry. Jared McElwee. Thank you for the channels and comics. You three are the big inspiration for me. I'm even making some side characters based on you. You guys rock. Keep it fizzy and awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, and then even put a pronunciation at the end of the comment. I should have read the end of the comment first. McElwee.
Now that I've zoomed out, I'm not digging the face anymore. Maybe it's just the mouth position? I don't know.
I feel like it's jaw.
Something about this. Yeah, maybe the jaw.
It's too pointy. I feel like it's a bit
Well,
too
it's pointy in the... Here, let me send you her design.
I know what a design looks like.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
she's
mean
got
for
a
the
pointy
expression.
chin.
Well, if she can poke a balloon out with it, it's too pointy.
She can. I've seen her
Oh,
do
it's
it.
too pointy.
She used it as a threat against me once.
Threat against- You're gonna give me full anodite powers without the insanity, okay?
See, I just want the jaw to be long because Ben's and Kevin's are long, but on her it just looks weird. Maybe it's just because you don't see a lot of her face warp like that. Maybe it's fine and it just looks weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably not fine. I
I
don't know. This is
Burger
kind of
Man.
working. I think I just need to feel out the line better.
Burgerman asked, "Where's Kai and Jewel?"
I don't know, where are they?
They're dead. No, they're not. They're not actually. That's not a confirmation. At least one of them's alive.
At least one of them. But which one? Find out in chapter 9.
You just hear. Shit. Ulysses Church, if you could create a Ben 10K combination, what would it be? So essentially a fusion for Ben 10K. Ideally.
Of Chuck and Edel. Not really.
It would just be a big barfing bug boy.
I don't know. I actually don't really think of fusions that often, which is interesting.
Oh, and then Fro said, it's hard to fuse 20 beings without it looking a bit creepy. Yeah! Watch my stream from earlier. God damn it. My brain actually hurts from that.
You know what? I kind of want to give her a different hairstyle for this. I don't know, because I do want it to feel 5YL authentic, but at the same time, I'm not sure I'm digging this one right now for this. I just want it out of her face.
SMV asked, what gimmick would you give the next future Ben? Not for 5 years later, but just in general. Like,
none.
yeah, I'd be fine with original series.
If I
style
had
where
to, though, it would probably be
they wear shoes.
some type of, like... No, I was gonna say some type of, like, instant transformation thing, where, like, the Omnitrix can detect the surroundings and choose his best alien. And they already say that kind of happens, but I mean, like, something conformational. But that also kind of, like, takes all the thinking away from Ben.
Ooh, what if it was like Ben gets knocked out in some way and the Omnitrix just like autopilots his body?
Ooh, you know what? I would just have him use more functions on the Omnitrix like we do in 5OL. Like have him have holo displays and stuff. He can bring up a computer keyboard. He can call people. Like the gimmick doesn't have to do with the aliens. Just make the Omnitrix more cooler. Cooler. Wow.
Idea.
And that's it.
I know we're not gonna use it for 5 years later, so I'm fine with saying it out loud here.
Okay.
Do something called like Army of Tennyson, where he does that thing with the echo duplicating and makes multiple of him, and just goes like multiple aliens all at once attacking some dude or something.
That'd be nice.
It'd be like, yeah, we don't need a police force. We have a whole city of Ben Tennysons. Let's see.
There we go. The hair kind of looks a bit better. I just gotta keep working with her shape. How long have I been going? 35 minutes, not bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Glory Mario. He donated another $6.
Ooh, nice.
That puts another 2, and that maxes out your entries. Thank you, sir. I didn't see it because you've been donating so much. I looked down and saw your name, and I thought it was just one of the ones from before. So thank you, and I'm sorry. Let's see.
What should I make Gwen wear?
Clothes.
Well, yes.
Someone, there's that one person in chat that's like, no, not that. The opposite.
Neck could be a little thicker too.
Something she would wear casually. I'd say like a nice sweater. It is the holidays.
Sweater? Sure. Let me Google some women's sweaters.
Let's do a big. Put her in a Cooper colored sweater, and then Kevin's just like looking
with a big 3 on it.
Yeah, babe.
And then it's crossed out, and there's an 11 next to it.
No. It's a full triple-digit number of 311 to make implications of things. And Kevin's just like, wait a minute. Why is that 3 on there as well? Then Cooper walks in. Hey, Gwen. Wait, why is he here? What's happening?
Sweater time. Alright. Light sketch is done. Now,
Let's see.
I don't really need this. So, outline time. Oh, yeah.
This is a question for me. What do you think about my drawing of... Oh, I didn't see it. If you tag me on Instagram or whatever, then I can look at it. Which, by the way, someone was asking about it on my stream, but get your opinion on it while you're here. Thinking about doing a, like, critique stream where people send stuff and we just spend time, like, critiquing...
Real artist reacts to fan art!
Exactly. That's, like... Some people are saying, like, do it, please! Please! Because people always ask me to.
I always felt like the market was oversaturated, but if people are asking for it, then go for it.
Yeah, man. Just donate, like, $17. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see something like that, just let us know. I'd be happy to do something like that if I get, like, any free time on a Saturday. Let's see. Yes, to reiterate Fro being Mr. Mod, spamming questions don't get them answered. Perfect way of putting it. Let's see. Superman. I actually had that Army of Ben a while back. Always thought it'd be a cool ending of Ben 10. Just like the end of Leroy and Stitch. That would be an interesting idea. Let's see. Colton Bosang asks, in y'all's opinion, what is Ben's most useless alien?
Beetle.
Between all of the... Yeah. Okay.
Actually, no. See, the thing that makes me back up Beetle is when I was doing that power scaling video last year, is he has some crazy durability feats. But I mean, just put Cannonbolt in there instead or something, I don't know.
As useless?
Well, I mean, he stood up to Dagon Vilgax, and he blew up an island.
Like, honestly, I feel like out of all of them, probably... And this is not to just fuel the stupidity of them creating him for the reason, but Walkatrout. I mean, he's got some durability, but other than that, like...
Yeah. I mean, I guess he's like the comedy alien.
Yeah.
So, like, out of universe, then yeah, sure, that's the that justifies his existence. Because, like, you know, Ben's got to have the smaller guys. But yeah, logistically, I'd say, like, Walkatrout is probably the useless one.
I know yesterday you were saying jury rig, and I was...
Yeah, then you got me on jury rig support now.
Trying to find non-random spammy questions. Sorry.
There's
Someone was
another
saying stink bugs.
Jingle bells.
Oh, that's another $3 from Raspberry Jam. Thank you for the additional
Thank you,
three.
Raz.
Again, you already maxed out, but thank you. I'm just
We love
making
you.
sure you know. But you can keep. I'm not telling you to not give us money. I'm just stating.
I'm
in
pretty
case
sure
you
I
did.
follow him on Instagram. I think I do. Let me check. If
I
I'll do.
do.
it right
I
now.
know I do. Because they were here donating a lot from
Do
the Tankathon last time.
I do. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I see his art a lot. I must be following him.
And then Thompson asks, "Who's the most useful alien in your opinion?"
Alien
That would
X.
be
I mean,
like I hate him, but he's can literally do anything.
I mean, aside from that, you know why I say Swampfire is my favorite, because he can do a lot. He can regenerate. He can control plants. He's got fire.
Durable as hell.
He's very strong too. Like, he has some pretty good strength feats too. He's tough. He's got that odor.
He's got that really sexy voice.
Yeah. say, call me Big Swampy in that voice.
Call me Big Swampy. You want some
Beautiful.
vines?
Oh, Ryan.
Don't get me uprooted now.
God damn it. My brain just went on such a tangent. In your opinion, do you think the reboot is a alternate universe to Ben Prime?
I mean,
Personally,
it's kind
I
of
like to think so.
confirmed. Yeah.
They haven't outright stated it, but they've dropped a lot of hints, and I really hope that's what they end up doing, because that means the original continuity could come back.
Yeah.
But
and I know in
if they-
5YL we say it's a TV show, but that's just kind of our way of being able to acknowledge the reboot without drawing too much
Yeah.
attention to it. Because I did want it to be a part of it, because 5YL is like a celebration of everything, so reboot counts.
Exactly.
But I do
Plus-
believe it's gonna... Yeah, sorry. What?
No, I was gonna say, plus if the original continuity does come back and start continuing past the point in time that 5YL happens, then we just end up getting chalked up as an alternate timeline.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna reveal it's a parallel world and bring back OG Ben. I've been seeing hints dropped about it for
Yeah.
quite some time now.
I'm like 95%.
It's almost
sure.
guaranteed.
I would like, honestly, I think what they're gonna do marketing wise is play it up and everything and do some kind of crossover and then reveal like, oh yeah, new series of the original continuity, but it's gonna be for Adult Swim. They finally listened to the fans to have the reboot for the kids still going while an Adult Swim version goes. I could see that working.
Only
really
reason
well.
I don't want that to happen is because I want to be a part of it. Don't do it without
I
me,
know.
please.
I know. Man of action! Please! We call upon you! Convince Cartoon Network. You said you liked our video. SMV Arts just donated $3.
Hey, what's up, SMV? I always
You want
picture
that,
your
please?
marshmallow commission now when I hear your name. Well, not marshmallow, but he looks like a marshmallow.
See, I can't see Ben 10 happening for Adult Swim, mainly because that's like 10 half hours every 2 years. I could see it happen. Like, if they put enough, like, actual budgeting and...
If they made
Time
it as
effort.
good as, like... Okay, I'm gonna say Rick and Morty, not because I wanted anything like it, but I mean the amount of care they put into the episodes. Like, the animation, the writing, they put a lot of care into every episode. If they dedicated that much effort to a Ben 10 Adult Swim animated series, I would have no problem with, like, 10 episodes every couple of years. More than worth it.
Oh yeah, I'd be perfectly fine with that. That would just be new content
Yeah.
and stuff to look forward to. Although, here's my question for you with that hypothetical sense of it coming back. Would you still agree to it if the way they brought it back was through Rick and Morty as a medium? Like,
Like, it has to be...
they showed up in Rick and Morty, and then they branched Ben 10 off of Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
If it was
I
the
just
only
imagine-
way, and then afterwards, it's not that I have anything against that. That honestly sounds like a dope idea, but it's like because I know how they would end up doing it if that was true. I don't know if I could sit through that.
I just imagine, like in any kind of confrontation, and Ben goes alien. Rick just turns to him. It's like, really? You turn into the pile of sentient techno snot whenever you have a literal god at your arsenal? What the hell are you doing? Like, I think. Oh, Sentinel Storm just donated $10. Thank you, Sentinel.
What's up, Sentinel? I'm gonna turn off the sketch layer for a second just to check it out.
$10. That was.
This looks like some Gorilla's artwork or something. I kind of like it though.
Three entries. Let me see. Let me scroll back a little bit to get questions, because I know with my question, I kind of ignored chat for a second. Let me see. Do you think the reboot made a mistake by removing gray matter? Not really. I'm personally fine with them switching out the aliens.
I think they made a mistake by adding in Wrath and Humongosaur and keeping
At the same
forearms
time.
too. That's
Yeah,
three
too
strength
many-
aliens, and he's limited to
too
7.
many punch boards.
Yeah,
Yeah, too many punch boards.
I think that was a mistake. But I do like what they're doing with both, except for the Wrath voice is fine. It's fine. It's just, you know, when you think of Mr. DiMaggio, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly why they had him to be a different voice, just to like really separate it.
differentiate it.
Yeah, which is fine, and it's not a bad voice.
Plus, that would make a funny thing of if they did do the crossover of the original with the reboot, and both of them were Wrath at the same time, them like yelling at each other, but it's a different voice. Because I feel like if it... Actually, no, it would be funnier if it was the exact same voice actor. Let me tell you something, alternate universe Wrath. Let me tell you something, alternate universe Wrath.
They're like, your voice sounds stupid when you're shouting.
Mine?
No, I was gonna say they say that to each other,
Oh,
and it's
it's
the same voice. So, thank you. That was my humor. We're done for the day. This would make a pretty sick T-shirt. Now that I think about it.
So we'll just wait. We'll wait an additional year and then just release it as merch.
Well, we could do that anyways. It's
No,
because the fact that someone's getting this for free to
For-
print it out, it's kind of a bonus. in itself.
KV says, now I want to see the two Wraths doing that Spider-Man pointing meme. I'll draw that on Dumb Doodles on Monday. That actually sounds really funny.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. How long have I been going now? 47 minutes. Honestly, not bad. I feel like I take even longer on drawing with Kuros. But I am using a very freestyle.
Because I've stated before as well, I get the same problem. When I'm on stream, I draw a lot slower because of the interacting. It diverts your attention away. Especially like if you're having to read the chat as well.
Oh, yeah.
You're not looking at your screen.
We should hire somebody to just be on the streams with us.
Honestly, I was thinking of asking you something like that, or like that's why I'm constantly trying to get one of you guys on Fusion Lab with me.
I'm sorry.
Be like, hey, read their stuff because I don't want to. I need to draw.
I've been on. Have I been on before? I feel like I've been on a couple of times. I was on
Fusion Lab?
Was that yesterday
You were
or
on
today?
yesterday. That was last night.
I don't even know it anymore, dude.
That was today. It was technically today because it was yesterday after,
Okay.
or it was last night after midnight. Life is a big meme asks, can Rick and Morty make a cameo 5 years later?
Oh, you can see the
Absolutely.
Citadel in Chapter 8.
I was trying to be funny.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Zippity doo.
God damn it. Okay. Tom asks, Kuro, what is your mating call? Jesus Christ. I didn't think you'd actually make a sound. I thought you would just be like in the
Oh, I'm
distance.
prepared.
I thought you were just gonna be like shouting into the distance.
Hey!
Vaughn!
Do you like aliens?
It's that fucking aliens meme with the guy holding his hands up. Aliens. Question to Ash, when do you think the amalgam's gonna be finished? I'm gonna try to have it done today. The rest of it I am gonna be doing.
Sorry,
Huh?
I'm talking to myself.
Everyone's like, Jesus, that was loud.
You know, it's I plan on finishing the amalgam today, as well as the other 4 fusions that I need to finish. If I don't end up finishing them, I apologize. I've been trying to catch up on stuff. I know I've been behind with the fusion commissions, and I'm sorry for that. Because of my schedule and the fact that I'm working on multiple things every day, trying to give everything like a little bit equal amount of time worked on, because they all need to be done roughly at the same time. I just haven't, like, what was it? This morning I worked on a couple of 5YL concept designs before working on the fusions. Like, I try to balance my time to where I work on everything every day, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hiccups. Sorry. Question for Kuro. Heat Blast or Swamp Fire?
For what? My favorite or for situations, or I don't know. I'm gonna say Swamp Fire.
You just said Heat
He's
Blast.
my-
I think Swamp Fire would be more useful anyway.
I'm surprised he's not flammable, or maybe he is.
Well, it's because the Xylophyll soaked.
Oh right, and beyond, boys.
Yeah, Methanos. Go watch it. Go watch it. See Horus get all zapped up. I don't know what I'm saying. My brain's tired. Let's see. Why does Ripjaws have interchangeable legs/fins if he can only breathe in water? Well, evolution's a bitch, my friend. And wait for the And Beyond episode. That's all I'm gonna say. I explain species a lot. I explain I'd like to think I explain the biology of species and stuff pretty well in those. Even though none of them are real. I try to put real science to it pretty well.
Real science. Is that from anything, or did that just come into my head somehow?
You're thinking of the movie Weird Science.
Oh,
Weird Science.
yes, I am.
Weird Science. Let me see. Takuro, who do you think of your opinion should be given a redemption arc? Albedo or Malware? If you can't decide, you can think of any bad guy character you want. Also,
Albedo.
amazing work.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to start to force through the answer. Thank you.
No,
I
you're-
appreciate the compliments. But yeah, it would be Albedo. I thought he was going through one in Ultimate Alien anyways.
Same.
Like, especially the last 2 episodes in Double or Nothing and in Night of the Living Nightmare, which you should watch, Ryan.
I don't have them. You know this. I'm poor.
Oh, well, I'll buy him for you for Christmas.
Christmas is over.
Yeah, bitch. No, for real, I should.
It's like,
I can do that for
next
you. It's on Amazon. Do you have an Amazon account, or should I just give you mine?
I can just log into yours. Probably the easiest.
Okay, I already have season 2 bought. You know, I actually have
Awesome.
season 2 bought because you came up here and watched season 2 with me for the Ultimate Kevin arc.
Yeah, we watched only the Kevin episodes. There was like
Yeah.
episodes in between that they would reference. I'm like, what are they talking about? You're just like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, cool. Fro says later. Bye.
Bye, Fro. Thanks for chilling. I'll let you know if you win.
Thanks for moderating.
Oof, I'm not sure if I'm liking this hair. Looks a little bit too... I don't know. Let me draw the faces.
Do you think the alien creature toy line would be canon to And Beyond series? I don't know what you're referring to.
Remember how the old figures used to come with, like, little pets and stuff? And things you could ride?
Oh, I completely forgot about those.
Yes.
If I remembered them, then yes, probably would have done that.
Well, you still got a chance.
I still have a lot of chances. I don't think we've done really any that have them already.
I think
We only have-
might have had one, but you already did a lot with Humongousaur. You did like 4 species.
Well,
Right,
plus
or
the
3.
fact it was 4 because the
yeah.
but also I list that it has dozens of various other reptilian and aquatic species.
Yeah.
So
there you
I
go.
did it. They are there. Yeah. Anyway, in your opinion, who's stronger, Shock Rock or Feedback? I don't know why I'm saying it like Shack Squash, but
Okay.
who's better, Shock Rock? Okay.
Well, I mean, Feedback held the universe, so
That's a good point. Shock Rock, we haven't seen done anything really.
no. And he defeated Megaform malware, which not even Waybig could do.
Ooh, that's a good point too. Feedback for the win.
But there is High Override, who eventually is strong enough to like take over planets and stuff. So, well, I don't know. The universe thing is still bigger. So yeah, feedback.
High override.
Let's see.
Looking for some music.
Cameron asks, how many aliens from other series, i.e., and the like, does 5 years later Ben have? I know about Monkey and Lank, but what about any others?
You'll see.
That's, yeah, I was gonna say we can't really answer that because we're constantly. Ben literally has millions of transformations in the Omnitrix that we're constantly filling up. Do we know what all of them are? No. That's why we're still exploring the multiverse and beyond. So we may see others, we may not. Who knows? We may go to the 27th dimension where all there is nothing. Takuro, if you could have any other crossover in Ben 10, which one would you have? TMNT or Teen Titans?
TMNT, just because Teen Titans would open up the whole DC universe, and
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I was gonna say, that's a can of worms we do
Unless
not
like they
mess with.
hopped over or something.
Well, wait, I just thought about it. Isn't TMNT, they're not
Yeah,
officially...
TMNT isn't the DC universe too. Crap. Okay.
Crap.
Well then the Teen
Well,
Titans. Screw it.
it doesn't matter which ones then. Get them both. Let's get the TT and the TMNT.
You know, I'm not even a big Ninja Turtles fan, or a Ninja
I
Turtles
love
fan
it,
at all.
even though
too
I haven't
much,
watched
but
a lot.
have you seen the Batman and Ninja Turtles movie?
Yes, I have it on DVD.
That was really good.
I liked the overall movie. I will say I was very disappointed by the Arkham gang, though. Their designs were very boring to me because they were just animals. The only ones that were cool were Ivy and Two-Face, and they didn't do anything.
I
Like,
mostly
they're
just
really
remember
just
the
jokes.
scenes with Batman and TMNT. I've seen a lot of TMNT stuff actually. Now that I think about it, maybe I should invest myself into it.
I personally really do like it. I want to rewatch the 2003 series really badly, just because it had such an expansive horror and time travel and stuff like that. It was really good. Plus, the designs of everything were pretty decent. Colton Bossang says, "Why wouldn't Agrigor just go after Ben after he scanned all the alien needed just so
He's an
he
idiot.
could go?" Yeah, Agrigor is stupid. There would be no plot if he did that. Also, Ben was scanning them like as he. Ben didn't have all of them at once. If Agrigor would have had to attack Ben every time he scanned one, which would have just been more difficult. So it made more sense for him to go after the aliens.
And he's an idiot. That's it.
Exactly. Stupid horn-having looking
Yeah.
motherfucker. Takura or Ace up my sleeve asks, Kuro, have you ever thought about referencing Ben's necrophrygian babies in 5 years later?
I think about that every chapter, but I can't find a way to put it in.
No. Just have them show up and kick the
I
shit.
wanted there to be, before I did the universe mode, and before they were hiding out in the pocket dimension, like way back in a very early draft at 5YL, they went to Ben's apartment to recuperate.
And they were just there hanging out.
Yeah, wherever
Hey,
the
Dad.
Mount Rushmore is, I forgot. And you'd see like little photos and cameos of different things, and there was going to be a family picture of Ben and his 14 kids.
Oh, you know what? Love that.
Yeah, but I like the pocket dimension thing better because it also explains like if Eon can see through time, then why isn't he always coming after Ben? Because he can't see through a pocket dimension.
Can't look in people's pockets, they'll slap you.
Yeah.
Levi says that song that Kuro doesn't like is playing again.
Yep, it's called Gas Money. And it's not that I don't like it. It seems to be in like 4 different albums, and it always comes on. So like whenever it's here, I'm like, here it is, one more time. I don't know. I'm grooving to it right now, though. It's been a minute.
Raid asks, will you guys be making your own Kryptonian and Asgardian transformations? To answer that, we're not giving a solid answer on it, but
I know that Kuro has done commissions of Solar Storm and Cosmogod for Geminarius over on the Discord. They are not canon to 5 years later, so that we still have the open option of creating our own versions if we actually want to.
If we did, it'd probably be an and beyond episode, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We will see.
KV asked, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
All I want for
personal
Christmas
favorite
is you by Mariah Carey. Sorry, what's yours?
I would have took you as a chestnuts over the open fire guy.
The second I hear the I don't want. It's so good, dude. I can listen to that song a million times. Okay, what?
No, I was gonna say my personal favorite is Mr. Grinch. I don't remember half the lyrics, but I love that song. I don't know why.
Wow, I totally did not draw this. Well, yeah. Okay, never mind.
That looks really good.
Okay, so it
Kevin
passes
looks
through
like
here.
he's drawn so much.
Kevin just
just like,
witnessed the death of his father again.
No, it's Kevin meeting Beast Boy for the first time and having to try tofu. Oh, okay. No, not cool, man. Let's see. Azan Yasir asks, what do you think about Ultimate Alien and Omniverse taking place in 1 year? Love your work, by the way.
I hate it, honestly.
Same.
But the
I
way
would've-
I justify it
preferred-
is Ben's always time traveling, and when you're time traveling, you physically age. So Ben could actually be 17 or even 18 right now, and maybe even he would have no idea. Because imagine, like, let's say right now, December 27th, 2019, we just live until the next year. We live out all 365 days, but then we come back in time to this day. You're a whole year older, but in retrospective reality, nothing's happened. Like Ben again, that episode, Ben was aging the whole time. Even though that reality got erased, he's still older. Like however long that event took to happen,
That's
he's
true.
that much older.
That's-
So, yeah.
That's even one of the things with Eon and Vilgax's team up is like they've been working together for years. Vilgax is older
Yep.
and like, damn.
So I like to think that Ben's like maybe like pushing 18 and he just has no idea because he keeps going back in time.
Yeah, he doesn't pay attention.
Yeah.
It would be funny if just like at one point, it's like the Omnitrix has some kind of biological clock function. It's like, Ben, how old are you? It's like, you know what? I don't actually remember. Omnitrix, how old am I? You are 25 years old. What?
Yep.
I've been able to drink for 5 years?
I've been slipping nips in my smoothies for how long? And I didn't need to.
Hey, Ben, what kind of smoothie is that? Isorono? It took me a second to remember a brand name. Oh, wait, 1 second.
– 62 minutes. It's been an hour. Not bad. I'm about halfway done this drawing.
What do you guys think of the Ben 10 movies? I love all of them,
Yeah,
even though they're not great.
they're entertaining as hell. That's
Yep.
if you want to know my detailed opinions, I have collabs with Diamond Bolt on both the movies. The CGI movie is dope though.
It is very good. I like how that was animated a lot. Plus, all like the special effects with the glowing and stuff look amazing in that movie. 1 second.
Ooh, this song has lyrics. You don't hear that a lot on these websites. Did Ryan say he was gonna go somewhere?
Sorry, someone was at my door.
Oh no, that's okay.
Thompson asked, can Ben go inside the Omnitrix whenever he wants in 5 years later?
Like what he did in Alien Force when he was curing Ken?
I'm thinking they're meaning more like the whole thing with the Ultimate Aliens.
Oh.
The where they tried killing him.
I'm sure he can find a way. I don't think there's like a setting for it, because every time it happened, it kind of happened. But
Yeah.
I mean, he could probably try to do it on purpose and do it. I'm sure he can maneuver it with upgrade. Or
I mean, they kind of did that in the reboot in a
Yeah.
sense. They just, I think in that Vilgax was like, we're gonna be accessing like a maintenance mode or something, and that's how they got in.
yeah. So yeah, I want to say. So yeah, the reboot has an option for that. I want to say the Prime Omnitrix doesn't have a function for it, but Ben can just do it anyways because there's ways around it.
Yeah, I think it's hacked all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bluezilla is asking, is this the scene where they see Max not wearing pants?
Yes.
Good.
I was rewatching Showdown because I animated when the Mechamorphs fell from the sky in Part 5. I animated Malware absorbing them into him, and I was like, wait, I don't think that's how it happened. So I rewatched the episode, and it's not how it happened. So I was like, okay, so I deleted that animation, but I saw this frame, and I was like, I love this. We got a dingle, by the way.
Yeah, we got a $6 donation from Cameron David.
Hey, thanks,
That is
Cam.
to Anchor. Thank you for the monies. Everything helps. That's 2 entries. Awesome. Let me see. Kanoko Central says, will you guys ever work with Levi? Hell no.
What do you mean? He's on our wiki team.
Absolutely not.
The thing is, I'm literally open to working with anybody. You don't even have to be a popular person. It's just I need a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people keep saying they want us to collab with Popcross Studios.
And I would
on
be
something,
100% for that.
Yeah, same here.
It's just like,
I have no
what
idea
would we do though?
what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd have to think about it. I think I
Sounds
commented one
awesome.
time that we should collab, and he liked the comment. So that's something. But I don't know if we had something to do, I would 100% love to do something with him.
I mean, if with him specifically, we'd more than likely do something Ben 10, of course.
Yeah.
because That's the connecting medium. Which, by the way, like 2 weeks ago, he did a Ben 10 Fusion stream, which is like one of the first streams he's ever done. And I feel like I'm a bit, just a bit. Anyway,
He calls it like Fusion Wednesdays or something.
dude, I swear to God. Let me see. But yeah, for collabs wise, if someone's wanting to collab with us on something, as long as it's a good idea and the person does good work, we're more than happy to. Like, that just grows everyone's not resume.
Connections and experience, and makes us all feel
Yeah,
all
exactly.
lovely together.
Yeah.
We all hold
Exactly.
hands.
Because there's like YouTube and creator communities all over, like Jaden Animations and The Odd Ones Out and Drawing with Jazz and all those different type of things. Personally, I would love connections like that. It's really cool. If we can get them, we can. If we can't, well, damn. Ooh, okay. Let me see. Will you ever work with Seth again? Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, I would. I mean, I liked working with him every time we did something. Even during the little escapades from way back when. But there's nothing for us to really do together anymore. It was pretty much just that whole debate. Then we talked about a few things. Nothing really came out from it. But sure, if there's ever anything, like maybe he just wants to do a video that he would normally do, but wants some art for it, or yeah, the whole recap style. I can honestly just start offering my services of that to other people. Like if you got a quick topic point and you want something to help illustrate what you're talking about, but you don't care enough to make it fully detailed and animated, you pay someone like thousands of dollars to do it. That'd be neat.
That'd be cool though.
But yeah, so I don't know. Somebody could bring that up to him if they want to.
Alex, I'm answering this question because you were asking the same thing on my streams. If you tag us on something on Instagram, if we like it and legitimately enjoy the art, we will like it. But please don't come on here asking us to like your post stuff. It's not really cool.
Yeah. I try to see everything I'm tagged in anyways, regardless.
Yeah.
But like it does I can't even see everything. Like sometimes even if it's really good, I just wouldn't see it, and I'm sorry for the people who that has happened to, but that's just the way of the world.
Yeah, man. Will we get a sludge puppy transformation? We don't answer.
We'll call him
Or do we?
Sludge
No,
Kitty.
that doesn't. Sludge kitty.
Yeah.
A muddy cat.
I mean, I think a sludge puppy would be kind of cool. I know one of the things we were debating with Vertebrake, because we wanted to have a transforming alien, but one of our ideas was doing a sludge puppy, but we wanted something different. That's why we went with Vertebrake. Also, I really wanted to use the design for something. Let me see. Raidlock says, how difficult was it to get the voice actors from Ben 10 series to be a part of the video?
The only one who was difficult was the only one who we didn't get was Ashley.
Yep.
Which
Because we couldn't.
yeah, I tried so hard to get her. Did we already talk about this? I feel like I said it,
Kind of,
but
yeah.
did I do it? Was that just in a call with you, or did I say this on the stream? I forgot.
You said it on stream. We
Okay.
talked about it. We were trying to get Ashley.
Oh yeah, yeah. We couldn't get her. It was too hard. She's just not an active social media person, I guess, and she doesn't really have like an open contact email. I'd have to go through her agent, which I've done before. In fact, the whole reason I was able to get Yuri, like way back when, was through his agent. But I guess
now
it
they're
just didn't work out this time with her. She's out there living her life.
Ooh, okay. This is kind of a stupid question, but it is a good hypothetical. Life is a Big Meme asks, if Vilgax sends a Mr. Meeseeks to kill Ben, would it be able to succeed? Because they can't die or be destroyed until their purpose has been fulfilled.
Well, what prevents their death? Do they just not naturally biologically die, or like can they be
They're
killed?
they're indestructible because they can be literally ripped apart atom by atom, but until their thing is done, they don't technically die.
Did you see? Did one die in season 4 when he was sucked into the?
Yes,
space?
but that was only because his thing was to kill the fascist Morty, and he technically did.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's a good hypothetical. I like that idea.
I want to say Alien X could just erase him, but I hate
It's
always
like-
just being like, "Whoa, Alien X." So I like to try to think
Yeah,
other
just-
reasons.
I just imagine Alien X waving his hand, and nothing happens to Mr. Meeseeks. He's like,
Sorry, Ben. Okay.
You're still not dead. He's like, no,
Sorry.
and he kills himself, and then the Meeseeks disappears.
that would be great. Let me see. Kanoko Central, are you working with Cartoon Network in any way? We are not, to my knowledge. Are we working? I don't think so.
If we were, we would have to lie to you and say we weren't anyways.
That's a good point. NDAs and such. I would love to, though. Cartoon Network has always been like the network I've wanted to work for, even though it hasn't had the best reputation over the last couple of years. Still, it has aspects of it that have been strong forever, and I would love to work with them at some point, possibly on a new Ben 10 series. But hey, that's whatever. Actually, that would be an interesting question. Not from this, but I just thought of it. If we were approached by like Cartoon Network and Man of Action to make a full brand new Ben 10 reboot,
Reboot.
would you want a reboot, not a continuation, not the original continuity, but a reboot?
Yeah, I would.
It doesn't have to be him as a kid. We could pick whatever age or whatever.
I've already thought a couple of ways I would do one. So yeah, I would. The one thing I will say now though, is if I ever did that, I would make it not very different, but different enough. Like, cause the reboot is essentially like the real one. It's just a different way to tell the Ben 10 story. I would like change a lot where like you wouldn't even be able to compare.
Would you go as far as changing the main character, like kind of like a Miles Morales style, like a different placeholder?
I've thought of that too. Like I thought about it would open up with you'd see the Omnitrix falling from the sky, and there could be some narration where like, I don't know, there's a legacy, and every legacy has destiny, but sometimes destinies get rearranged, and you see the pod get knocked by an asteroid or something and land somewhere else in America. So you see the Omnitrix, and you're kind of told this is supposed to go to Ben, but it's not. And then it lands in whoever in front of. But I don't want to talk about it too much, because if I ever did do this, I don't want to just give it all away.
That would be okay. Yeah, no,
But there
that-
would
that
be a
doesn't-
Ben. In fact, it could even still be Ben. Like he could be called Ben and everything. He would just look different. Maybe even be a different age or something. There'd still be a Ben. There'd still be a Gwen. Still be a Max.
It would just be different. It's kind of
Yeah.
like with Spider-Verse, how they had Peter Parker, but then Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
Just slightly different.
Yeah.
Let me see. Dynamic the Ghost asks, what is the brush you're using right now? I think it's
It's called Kyle's Classic Cartoonist. I downloaded it, and if you use it, it will crash your Photoshop a lot. But I just like how it looks.
It does look really good.
Yeah.
This does look very Gorillaz-esque, actually. I do like this a lot.
Would you believe that I don't listen to the Gorillaz?
Honestly, yes, but that makes me very sad because
Sorry.
I really like the Gorillaz.
I think I
have
do.
actually. I don't have many vinyls at all. Actually, I only have 2, and I have like the newest Gorillaz vinyl from last year.
I know they have
And
songs I
it's-
like because I've heard songs like I'm like that's Gorillaz, and they're like yep, and I'm like oh okay. So I do like them. I just don't know which songs I like by them.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I just hear them. Are they the one that do that song that says "Watch the Way I Navigate"?
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
Okay, well never mind.
Let's see. Can you please read my donation? Oh, I didn't realize Cameron David has a donation note. I can't see it though because I'm not on the thing. I'm just
Oh, I
looking
can
at
read
chats.
it. Let me. Sorry, I've literally been looking down this whole time. Oh, my neck hurts. What tab do I have the stream open in? Where is it? Or is it on Twitch?
I believe it. No, he was on YouTube,
Okay, I don't.
which I'm not seeing super chats pop up on the YouTube itself. They must only be going through the restream onto the Twitch thing, which is really strange.
I'm scrolling up. Oh man,
If you can't,
yeah,
tell,
just
we're not
add us and say it
tech
again.
savvy.
Sorry, we'll be looking for it right now.
Yeah, if you say it again in the thing in the chat right here, we'll read it. But
We
we're
gotta
not
get
very
on our
tech
super
savvy.
chats though. I forgot
Yeah.
all about super chats.
I don't see any popping up. That's why I haven't said anything. So. Let me see. Raidlock asks each of us what our favorite Panic at the Disco song is. Personally, mine is Emperor's New Clothes.
That was mine for a long time too. Now it's switching.
I like it mainly because of the video.
It was colorful for a bit now. That was good. Oh man, High Hopes until it got overplayed. I really liked High Hopes. And I
Yeah,
was like, I hope
Same here.
I don't get sick of this, and then I got sick
got
of it. I was
pushed
like,
way too
man.
much. Ooh, you know what? I actually really like Saturday Night. I like that one a lot.
Isn't that a cover of an Elton John song?
No, the I pray through the week that on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen?
Oh,
Oh,
didn't they
it's
cover
night.
Saturday by Elton John, or was that Fall Out Boy?
Probably, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was Panic. They do a lot of covers. They don't normally release them as like big things though, because I know he did a cover of like every song from the new Frozen movie, which made me really mad because I was listening to it. I was like, this song's great. What is this from? Frozen 2. I haven't seen it yet. Damn it.
I just saw it a couple days ago.
I still haven't.
I liked it.
I just saw Toy Story 4 on Christmas.
What'd you think?
I cried so much. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. I'm honestly, with 3, I was like, I'm fine with this being an ending, but I could see them doing something still. With this one, this is the ending. I do not want them to go any further. I want it to end like this. It's very good.
I agree.
I thought it was great. Plus, it's like a very full circle for Woody's character arc, and that's part of why I wanted to end there, is because it's been Woody's story. It's not been a Toy Story, it's been Woody's story pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
I would say the only thing I didn't like that much about it was they made Buzz a complete moron.
Yeah, I didn't really like that too much either. It was funny, but like the fact that he's never been like that in any of the other movies made it weird.
He was in the very first one, just the beginning of it, but like 2 and 3, he shows that he's much more intelligent than that. So I don't know what the hell. I think what they try to do is say that in 3, whenever he gets the factory reset or whatever, that's why he's stupid. Because it like reset his brain, I guess. I don't know, man. Eliminations Animations ask if 5 years later Ben had a voice, who would you have voice him?
Yuri.
Good.
Just listen to him talk in the beginning of part 5. Just use his real voice. It sounds perfect for an older Ben.
Yeah, perfect pitch. How did you make Ben 10 Illustrated? Because I want to do something similar with Star Wars.
I drew. Well, first I spent about a good 2 or 3 months making the script. It was 12 pages long. I made the whole thing because I didn't want to like get lost in the art assets and whatever. Then I recorded the whole thing. Then I started drawing. I drew the base of everything that was main. Like I drew all the Bens, all the Gwens, all the Kevins, all the Vilgaxes first, and then I started drawing things as I went on, like all the props, all the alternate versions and alternate poses. And then I moved them around in Adobe Premiere using keyframes. Now what keyframes do is you have a timeline, which is like a little line, like a literal line, and when you select one position, like you can put a ball in the corner as one keyframe, and then a second later you put it in another corner. And then once those two things are keyed and you press play, it moves the ball from one corner to another. And if you just get super creative with it and really good with it, it's essentially like animating a 3D character in a 2D space. I'm making it sound ridiculous. It's really not. You draw something, you move it around in Premiere, you add the right sounds. Keyframing is very easy to learn, a little tricky to start to get natural flows, like you kind of have need a little bit understanding of, well, it depends if you're going from realistic physics and stuff. Like sometimes I used physics in Illustrated, like when certain objects like would react to gravity naturally and have weight and spin. Then a lot of times I just have it slide into frame and pop. So it really depends. But if you're gonna do like a big motion, I would say try to get a little bit of a grasp on like starting and stopping, how fast and slow things go, motion progression and whatnot.
I know that with the part 5 that just released, whenever you were doing the part with the Annihilar, doing the whole thing with it being pulled out of the flashback bubble and smacking on the ground, you had the screen shake, you had it bounce down and then back up with the sound effect and everything. It was animated. Yeah. Like, I really liked that. I was like, damn. Oh, that Gwen looks thirsty as hell.
Somebody get her some water.
Get her some chapstick.
I need some chapstick.
God damn it. Let me see. Do you guys have any official design for any of the Ultimates for 5 years later? Not. Can we answer that? I don't think so.
I don't think we can answer that.
Okay, we can't answer that. That's from the big man himself. I was gonna say something. I'm not now because he's my boss. If Ben had a Digimon partner, who do you think it would be? Agumon, because he's the main guy. He's the main one, right? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Agumon.
But that one.
Oh, okay. Cameron David's donation question is, I finally found the donation link. FYI, Ben 10K is 46 in Omniverse, not 36, because Ben was 42 in Ken 10, and Ken is 14 in Omniverse.
Damn it.
Also, sorry for spamming earlier. Well,
alright, let's take down the video. There's still mistakes in it. Crap.
we'll just... No, that'll be the next freeze frame, is my first video after you've been gone is just every mistake Kuro the artist has made on here.
Mistake number 1, he created a YouTube account. Mistake number two, he actually talked to me.
Drifting way too far to the side.
Yeah. Alright, so I want to tighten this pupil up a little bit too. Just move it ever so slightly more towards the center.
Let me see. Kanoko Central. Which CN series would you cross over with Ben 10 if you could pick any?
That's difficult. Honestly, I would say Steven Universe,
I was
but I
just
don't know
thinking that.
exactly how they would do it.
I don't know
I mean-
much about Steven Universe. I just think it would be a good idea.
I would like to, but Steven Universe is such like, even with Future, it's a complex thing, but it's still so simple. They have aliens, but they're just like basically animals aside from the gems that are intelligent. So I don't know. Implementing Steven Universe into a universe as big as Ben 10's would be kind of weird. I would like it, but like I don't know. Just trying to think of like, yeah, comparing the strength wise of a diamond from Steven Universe to a Petrosapian or Chromastone. How exactly would it match up exactly? How powerful would Steven actually be in Ben's universe? And I don't know how that would translate that well. Levi says Ben 10 and Steven Universe have already crossed over. I know with Nexus, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that was. I don't know if that even really counts.
It counts in the second lore, but I don't know about like the full. Well, because it counted in OKKO's actual lore.
Oh yeah, because he kept the Garnet card, right?
Yeah, he has the Garnet card in the final episode too. Dang.
So one thing I like
I
to
would
do
say-
is leave the sketch layer, but I don't think I'm going to do that for this one.
Just to what?
Usually I leave the sketch layer,
But I'm not going
I
to
think
do
it
that
looks.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it looks a lot better without it right now. Which, by the way, I like with the line weight that you do, how it simulates shading really well.
Thank you.
I need to start doing that more because I've only done that with a couple pieces that I've done. And I really like how that looks.
Inspired by comics,
Makes,
comic books and whatnot.
Would you do Ben 10 crossed over with Amazing World of Gumball?
Nah.
Kind of funny, but no, I don't think it would work that well. it's just a fast track. It's a fast track species. Let's see. Ultimate Wild Mutt came out of nowhere in Ultimate Alien.
Yes, he
What
did.
alien would you pick to get an ultimate that didn't have one? That's a difficult question, actually. I thought I was gonna have an answer, and I don't. Stinkfly, I think.
Ultimate
only because I'd like-
Stinkfly.
I want to see more Stinkfly. After the original series, he got nothing. He got the jet ray treatment that they did in Omniverse.
He was in some Omniverse episodes.
I know, but he's useless in it.
Yeah.
Like, he shows up for a quick gag, and then that's it.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. Levi says Gumball is Wrath's species.
I mean, apoplexian.
Let's see. Woolly Mammoth 42 asks, "What is happening to Tracing the Book now?"
That's
This was
done.
the final episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was labeled the finale for a reason. But yeah, that was the last official episode of Tracing the Border because I know that you started it kind of like as a series analysis thing, but it kind of turned into only Ben 10.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what we're going to be doing with Freeze Frame now. Freeze Frame is turning into the new series analysis. The only thing mainly different of it is that it's going to have me and Hershey hosting, and we're going to look a little bit more comedically with things. Like, it's a lot of Tracing the Border is very serious discussion. Me and Hershey like to be funny with our stuff to keep it lighthearted as well as make it entertaining, like really entertaining to watch. I think the closest to a Tracing the Border, which I know at the time we were even debating making it a Tracing the Border episode, was the atomics energy theory. But yeah, I think that's the closest we've gotten to like a freeze frame being the same like feel as Tracing the Border. Toys to Life, is Kuro done with YouTube now?
I'm done being on YouTube physically, aside from drawing with Kuro, but I'm still gonna be scripting videos for Ryan and Hershey to read. I'm gonna be editing all the videos. I'm still gonna be involved in the discussions when they're making them, just because we're all in that group chat. So the only thing that's changing is I am not gonna appear in videos anymore. Maybe every now and then, but nothing like significant. That's it. Other than that, everything's gonna be exactly the same. I might as well have not said anything and just started putting OR Ash and Hershey in the front light, and I don't even think anybody would have really noticed until after a while.
You kind of have been doing that, like since we started doing that.
Yeah, trying to transition.
At this point, it's been like almost a year, hasn't it?
It's been a year.
It has been a year.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's so weird to think about.
Yep.
My first video I put on was about Detective Pikachu.
That was November.
Oh god, that's strange to think about. Oh, Raid asks if we can turn down the music a little. Still
Sure.
a little too loud. I can't hear it at all because I'm just hearing the audio through Discord. So,
I'm sorry, people.
Aiden says, tracing the border, more like tracing Ben 10.
That's funny.
Kanoko asks, what's your favorite Ben 10 villain, not 5 years later?
Vilgax. Well, I don't know.
Which Vilgax? Answer quickly.
I really don't know.
I know with the original series, I really like Volcanus for some reason. I think it's only because of his voice, but I was really into Volcanus. My favorite overall, though, is definitely Animo. Only because if I was a villain, that would be my gimmick.
Messing with animals.
Just DNA. Yeah, basically.
Well, if you were
I mean,
a
that's
villain,
what I
yeah.
know.
So,
Yeah.
but you're not.
Dr. Aloysius Animo. Plus, he's got the alliterative name. I love doing alliterative names. And they start with A for Ash, so it works. Guys, I'm here today to reveal that I actually am Dr. Aloysius Animo. I escaped the
And he's
Prime
coming for you.
timeline. Yep. We're going to be opening a P.O. box. Send me all of your frogs and canaries. Don't ask any questions. And I will get that award that they promised me. Didn't happen in this timeline, but I'm getting it regardless.
Yeah.
Just know that. Let's see. Since the recast, Levi asks, since the recast is going to end next month, you guys are going to Pie Guy upload the part of the 8-hour live stream with the recast on his channel? know what they're
That'd be a cool idea.
What are they referring to?
When we did the Tankathon, we did a recast segment.
Oh, like his section.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. I think that should be fine.
He has to pay for it.
That's fine. If you could bring, or if you could have one item be real from Ben 10, what would it be?
What do you
I
think?
mean, come on. The Mr. Smoothie Cup. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
come on.
Sure. Yep. That.
That's exactly what I want. The Annihilarg. Which, by the way, what was the full name of the Annihilarg? You said it in
The
the video.
Annihilar
and,
Genesis Story of Fimiagast.
Can you say that one more time, but like 2% faster? I want to see if you can.
The 2% faster?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta prepare if I'm gonna do it without.
Good.
The Annihilar Genesis Story of Fimiagast.
Oh my god, I'm actually really surprised.
Thank you.
I would not be able to say that even if it was...
It's the Annihilar Genesis Storia Fimiagast. The Annihilar Genesis Story of Fimiagast. It's easier to say if you
Annihilar.
break it down into parts and then just kind of run a train on your head.
I'm gonna look at how it's typed in a minute and see if I can try it. That's gonna fuck with me. Let me see. Woolly Mammoth asks, chili fries or smoothie?
Chili fries.
Chili fries. I can't have either, but actually no, I can have smoothie. So I have to pick. I have to pick. It's the only one that I can have.
What color should I make
Oh wait,
this
no.
jacket? Make it dark
I
green.
mean, I know someone was asking if you're gonna put badges and stuff on this jacket.
On this one, no. This isn't the Alien Force jacket. This is just another random jacket design I came up with.
We see him in green all the time. Put that man in some pink.
I could do a version in pink.
Alternate timeline. It's like, what's so different about your timeline?
Everything's
I wear
pink.
I wear pink instead of green. Is there anything else different? I'm also fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Azian is asking, are you using a pen or a mouse? He's using a pen.
Yes.
We draw on tablets. If he was doing this on a mouse, I would be praising this man's.
That's how I used to do it.
God,
That sucked. There was an old stream, not live on the channel anymore. You know the Godmaker? I drew that whole thing with
Yeah.
a mouse, and I did it live on
Oh
the stream.
yeah. I was there during that.
You were
Actually,
there?
that was. I was watching the stream.
Wow.
I wasn't on the stream.
That was
'cause
almost a whole
like-
year before I even talked to you. That's nuts.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I really enjoyed 5 years later. I read the comic and stuff before you guys contacted me.
Well, I think.
I was in the community for the longest time.
But yeah, that sucked. I'm never doing that again. Unless I have to.
No, Levi says Pies fans that missed the Tankathon deserve to hear Shadow's story. I mean, we have the Tankathon archive, don't we?
Yeah, we have it.
do
It's
we
just
not?
not live because a lot of it. Well, there was a good amount of problems too when we were doing it
Oh,
live,
yeah, we kept
especially
having a
during
lot
the
of
Phantom Hollow segments. I was like, yeah, I can't have this on the channel.
Toys to Life asking, are you going to give Danny new ghost powers? An idea was a triple dragon ghost blast, which speaks for itself. First thing, if you give us ideas, we can't use the ink tank rule. We have to make our own ideas, which that's not to say that people don't come up with good ideas. Y'all have great ideas. Stop telling them to us though, because we can't come up with something similar.
Yeah.
But can't answer if what's gonna happen with Danny. That would be spoilery.
All I'm gonna say is like, there's a reason we're overplaying the fact that ecto energy can do anything.
Yeah, because
So-
it can. It's magical. Am I the only one who thinks when you are very smart you become very arrogant, like Azimuth always says, being in 5 Galaxies? I think that just goes hand in hand with like having to deal with dumb people.
Yeah, Azimuth has to do. I think like the smarter you become, the more you realize everyone is so freaking stupid. Not like saying, "Oh, I'm so smart," but I mean from Azimuth's perspective, he's probably just sick of everyone's bullshit.
Literally everyone's an idiot. But the Sanchez guy. Oh, I'd get a drink with him. God, just imagining a discussion between Rick and Azimuth. You know what? I'm not gonna. I was gonna do voices, but nope. I already have.
We
a
can
bit
make
of
that a
headache.
little animated bit. Yo, did you see Hershey and Scorch's video?
No, what video?
I'll just send it to you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he did some voice acting. It was really good.
Oh yeah. He was telling me about that. I didn't get to see it, but he was telling me about that.
Yeah, she uploaded a quick preview. The whole thing isn't even on, but yeah, he did excellent work. And I love everything Scorch does anyway, so the fact that Hershey's in it is a bonus.
Ow, my jaw. Let me see. What is one alien you would erase from Ben 10 universe completely? I'm gonna let you answer first because I know.
I think
my
people
answer.
know my answer to that.
What is it?
Take a guess.
It's either Atomics or Alien X.
Oof. Wait, erase completely?
Yeah, like they do not exist.
No, it's
They
blocks.
never exist. Blocks?
Yes.
I was gonna say Alien X.
I would just change. At least change his color palette. At the
Mine is
very,
Alien
very
X.
least.
I hate him. I hate that they put a power cap like that with the whole universe. I could see Blocks though. Blocks is pretty stupid. The Planet of Lego Gorillas. It just looks like that other Kevin standing behind them. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, You guys taking a picture? I'm posing pretty cool over here if you want me.
Go away, good guy Kevin, you're annoying.
Or what? No.
Hey, Greg Sipes liked my tweet.
Oh, he did?
That's awesome.
Actually, I think he's following me on Twitter now because of you. I think. I might be wrong.
Yo, Greg Sipes, I can sound like you's Beast Boy. What's up, dude?
Dude, I almost keep wanting to do that. Is just like do impressions of people's characters and tweet it out at them and see their response. Keep debating it. I know I've been wanting to do it with Tom Kenny and Greg Sipes.
Have you seen the SpongeBob musical?
I've seen parts of it. It looks decent.
I saw the first 20 minutes on YouTube the other day.
Is it good or not?
It's good, but it's not for me. If that makes sense. Like, it's really good. It's just, it's not something I'm super into.
That makes sense. I mean, I know musicals aren't super for everyone, and plus there was even parts of it that I was kind of about from what I saw.
Oh no,
Like-
I love musicals, but just this one specifically because it's very Broadway, you know,
That's true.
if that makes sense.
I think the guy they got for SpongeBob himself was pretty good.
yeah, he does
like
good.
I like the little costuming things that they did with Squidward to give him the extra legs. I thought that was really cool. I will say I didn't like Plankton in it almost at all, only because like they make him a lot more. I don't even know how to describe it.
Is this too deep of a blue? I'm gonna fade it out just a teeny bit more. How about this?
I would say fade it just a smidgen more.
That
That looks good.
awesome. Let's see. I gotta turn this layer off. It's basically the same color.
Aiden asks, who wants chocolate chip pancakes?
That sounds pretty good. You know, normally I add like that new kind of shading I've been doing, but I kind of like this, how it is. Just the flat colors with the outlines acting as shading.
Yeah, it like
Because I was going to go
It gives,
all out
like,
with
a
this, but
very-
I don't want to ruin it. This looks, because I love the way the line work came out.
it gives like a very what's the word I'm thinking? Like a very sketchy marker feel to it. And
Yeah.
I really like that.
I don't know, would it be a cop-out just to not do shading? Because it's really just because of the... I don't know, what do you guys think in the chat? Shading or
I
no
would say-
shading? I
I would say if anything, just put a gradient layer over the color layer and just fade it up from dark on the bottom.
Ooh, yes, I call those bloops.
Bloop. Oh, that's what bloops are for you.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I didn't know.
Dude,
I didn't. I
every
just started doing that one day, and I didn't know what to call it. So one day I just typed in bloop, and then it stuck, and now I like literally call it bloops seriously in my mind. I'm
Dude,
like, okay, I need a bloop layer. And I'm
every-
thinking to myself, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Every time you've explained bloop layers to me, I have no idea what
Oh.
the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, it's literally just
every
that.
time. Because I know every time I'm on a stream with you and you're saying something, you say bloop layer, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yep, that one. That one.
Oh, a dog has approached. Hello, dog. Ow! Claws! Oh. Frank, say hello. That's him rubbing up against my microphone. Sorry.
Hello, Frank.
You're not the only one that has disruptive animals. How many times have you watched Ben 10? We have to answer that honestly.
Enough. Enough to make that
More-
recap video.
More than enough. No, in actuality, I think legitimate answer-wise, excluding the episodes of Ultimate Alien I haven't seen, altogether, I believe I've watched the entire continuity, the original continuity, probably 22 times.
Yeah, mine's probably around there too.
Like,
Maybe even more. I don't know. I really have no idea.
knowing you, probably more.
Yep. Well, there's certain episodes I've seen like definitely like 50, maybe 100 times. And then there's certain episodes I've seen maybe 10. So, as like a complete 100% rewatch through, honestly, yeah, maybe about 10 times or so.
I know with mine, it'll be the first couple times I watched it was just for the fun and enjoying of it, but then like I started doing it for lore mining and world building pickups and stuff like that, and just I got
Oh,
really
for And
into
Beyond?
it. Not just and beyond, just like even before I was in Ink Tank, I just did that because I liked the lore and worlds and stuff.
Oh.
I knew there was a good amount of time that I just wanted to know more about the species, like the whole thing with the Arborean Pelorota planet. I wanted to know more about it, other than the fact that just like, oh yeah, it was destroyed, and I wanted to know more about it, but there was literally no info on it, and it made me sad.
Yeah.
But now we can fix that.
Yes, sir. For just $3.99 a month.
For just $3.99 a month, you tiny fly around to different planets and get smashed in some comedic way.
Yeah.
I still love with the Zone one. The will you be my friend?
Yeah, that came out great. Honestly, I wish that was another like 20, maybe even 25 hour edit streak, and when I got to that, I didn't animate it as well as I thought I could have.
You did it really well though. Like honestly, it was better than what I thought it was.
Oh.
And I know with my end of it, I was worried about it because I know I was tired whenever I was finishing the art. So I was worried it didn't look good towards the end, and I was like, it still looks pretty decent. Oh, dude, that Gwen with like having the dark blue in her hair actually looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
Alternate Gwen. Oh wait, no, it's just Sunny, isn't it? Damn.
Yeah, basically.
Let me see. That one Ultimate Alien episode with Ghost Freak was because Ultimate Ben added him into the Ultimatrix, right? Question mark? That's gonna be a question for you. I have no idea.
What?
Ghost Freak being back in the Omnitrix and Ultimate Alien, is that because Ultimate Ben added him into the Ultimatrix? Or,
Oh.
like, unlocked him or whatever.
Yeah.
Like how we did Edel and some of the others, Clockwork and such.
I think so. That makes sense.
By the way, I've never seen that episode. I've seen clips of it, and that's why I know that version of Ben is the worst one. But like, I never saw the full episode. So until I just watched the full recap that just came out, I didn't know that's how he got Clockwork and Jury Rig and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I feel really stupid because for the longest time, like watching Omniverse, I was like, where did these guys come in? They were just introduced in Omniverse? No, they were an Ultimate Alien. I'm like, what? When? Where?
Yeah, that one had 10 new ones, I believe. Maybe 11.
Also, my question with that, of all aliens to unlock for Ben, why did he give him Jury Rig and
Just to mess with him.
I think he just unlocked a playlist is what it was. Like, he just opened access for another playlist, and he was just working off of 10 from that. I don't know. Levi says, there is lore for Arborea in the Ben 10 pop-ups. Damn it, I'm gonna have to rewatch again!
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that, but I think they got retcon, so who cares?
Okay. Okay. As long as it's better
Well, I
than
don't know. I don't know. You can read
Alien
them.
World version of it.
You can try to work something around them.
I'll make up something for Ambion. That's why I picked planet. That's why I picked species and planets that don't have much info. I can just do whatever I want with it. Oh, Levi says he got Ghost Freak back from the episode Ghost Town. Which I don't know that one, so
Oh, Darkstar?
I don't know.
Well, he got him back twice.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
That's okay.
Watch it. I feel dumb.
Because he got him back in UA, and then he used him inside the Ultimatrix against the Ultimates, and then he got him back again against Darkstar. So, I don't know.
Toys to Life. Does 5 years later have Ben have access to the reboot alien?
No.
No, because the reboot's a TV show, and those aliens are just cartoon characters in 5YL. They're not actual species. So that also answers the question of, are we going to see 5 years later Shock Rock, Slapback, Water Hazard? The answer is no. Because they don't.
You can commission them
exist.
for a what if, but they would
Yeah.
not be canon.
It would not be a canon thing. It would just be a what if. Which, for what ifs, you can commission your Kuro.
Yeah.
Because I kind of did a little bit of 5 years later Shock Rock for that page in chapter 8. Because I retextured him at least. Jared says hashtag where's the 5 years later TV.
Yeah, where is it?
Man, let's look another 5 years into the future and see if it's there. Nope. Angel asks, what do you think about the Star Wars prequels? He says that he likes them, they're not as bad as people say, also Jar Jar Binks is the best character. Well, Angel, let me just say that, you're so crazy, man! No, I'm kidding.
I've never seen it.
I think I've only seen episode 1. Because, like, I know I used to be really into Star Wars, but it got really boring to me. I'm starting to get back into it a little bit now because of The Mandalorian. Because the universe itself was okay, but the characters really boring.
Do you got Disney Plus?
Yes.
Nice.
I just had a sneezing attack. Oh god. Okay. Justin asks, Kuro, how did you get into Pen 10?
I honestly,
By the way,
I just saw it on TV, and I thought it was neat. I was like almost instantly addicted.
That one fateful day where the timeline could have changed and you never watched Ben. That's a sad timeline to think of.
Yeah, let's not talk.
Although in that timeline, the Ash tank is being ran by Ash the Artist.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because I remember me first seeing Ben 10 was on Toonami, because I know they originally intended it for teenagers and it got a much lower demographic than they expected. That's why they moved main Cartoon Network. But I remember I hated it in the beginning. Like, I watched the first episode and didn't like it. I saw the 3 episodes after, I still didn't like it. But then it steadily started to grow on me, and now I love it. I don't know why I didn't like it. It's still really strange to me. I was actually going to ask, what do you do with clocks? How do you make them?
Something like this. Pretty much every time I make it a separate layer, then I do a transparent. See, as if you notice, I drew the eyes on a different layer, just so I can go above them. All right, so yeah, I don't want to put shading on this. This looks fine.
I would say just a blue layer. Good.
Let's do it. I am gonna put a bit of grain texture on it too, though. On like.
By the way, can you
cool
hear
grain
talking
bits.
in the background? I know my mom's in the living room on the phone, and
I
I can
can't.
hear her. You cannot?
No.
Okay, good. She's being very loud, and I was just trying to make sure.
Oh no, you're good, dude.
Oh, were you gonna do a Danny in the background or no?
I thought about it, but this looks fine as is.
Okay. Have this be the cover of the next chapter.
Yeah. And then like all of this is in between like Ultimate Eon's legs, and he's still just naked.
It's just his crotch. Above them, they're all just like, oh god. Don't turn around. Yo, who did Bullfrag's voice? That was so funny. That was
DiMaggio.
me. I would no, it's me.
Oh,
Shut
it's
up.
you. It's him. It's him.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame this DNA. No, that was. Oh, are they in the Beatles? Or are they in a band now? They're all.
Yeah.
They look like they actually are in a band, kind of. Hey, we're the Tennysons and the Levins. Shut up, Kevin. Do a Scooby-Doo crossover. Would a Scooby-Doo crossover work with Ben 10?
They cross over with anyone, so at this point I'd say yes.
I don't know how well it would work, though.
Yo, passive. Oh,
Kevin died. Turned into a ghost. Can you create a new alien from scratch? We do that a lot already. So, not right now. I'm sorry. Did a crossover with Courage the Cowardly Dog. The things I do for money. I mean love. Oh, I didn't even know this happened. Kaneko Central is asking, what do you think of the CEO of Cartoon Network stepping down? Do you think the age of the reboots are over? I didn't know that they did. I mean, honestly, every time they get a new CEO, whatever they're working on does shift very dramatically at Cartoon Network. So, honestly, probably yeah. I'm not sure what they would go with, because every time they get a new CEO, like, all of Cartoon Network Productions shifts a lot. So I don't know. I'm actually kind of worried now. See, that makes me actually a little bit happy that Steven Universe is ending now. Because if they would have kept it going and it got messed up, I would have been upset.
That's a good point too.
Some things are meant to have solid endings where they happen, so it works. They're making a Thundercats remake. I forgot about that. Damn it. Oh, I have a question for you. What did you think of the Thundercats from like 2009 series they did on Toonami?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Did you?
No.
I heard it was alright.
I liked the art style. The
I'm
voice
doing some
acting.
very subtle gradient shading.
Gradante. You mean the bloopy?
Yeah.
So what about Steven Universe Future? Steven Universe Future is supposed to be over within like the first 6 months of this upcoming year, which I originally thought it was supposed to be over by the end of this year, but they said they are going to still do a few episodes the next year. So it is going to be over, which I'm fine with. I like it so far. They've only had one song, which is a little strange, but I'm fine with that. Or no, they've had 2 songs. Yes, they had 2 songs. But I'm enjoying it. I know Kuro still hasn't watched it. You need to.
Sorry.
Watch it. Act like it's Funimation. You should be watching. Sent a link about CN News. Okay, I will read that in just a minute, though. Thank you, Levi. Why is 5 years later Kevin so buff and sexy? Well,
Because
that's like asking why is every version of Kevin buff and sexy? That's his character.
Yeah, I like it like that.
Yeah. I mean, he is supposed to be the musclehead of the, so I think that's a fair statement. Can Ben turn into a Demogorgon? That is, but if it has DNA, probably. Are you posting drawings on this drawing on Twitter? Because I'm thinking of downloading it. No, because this is going to be a. Oh, actually, I don't know.
I wasn't planning on it at first.
Yeah, no, because it's going to be like a. Is that a poster? Yes.
Yeah, well, I don't. I don't know. We'll see.
It's gonna
I
be
want to see what I
something
can do with it first.
for the person that wins, which I have the entries all on the thing down here, which we still have that going until the end of the stream. If you want to donate $3 to get an entry in, help us let Fro not win this. Come on, dog. This dog is so sleepy. Is the Discord worth joining? Of course it is. Why would you ask such a question to the people that run it? Does Ash like money? No, actually, I hate it. I legitimately do despise money, even though I need it. What about you?
Yeah, it's necessary, but I don't hate or like it. It's just like, you know, you need it to live. Kind of wish you didn't, but that's how it is.
I find it the same as sleep. It's nice, but I really wish it wasn't a requirement.
Yep.
See, that's a good hypothetical for right there. Is if you had the choice to never sleep again, but like you would also not be able, even casually, would you never sleep again?
Yes.
Correct answer. That's good. Because I feel like there's nothing but benefit for that. Man, this dog got so Guys, once again, please do not spam questions. If they're questions you know we're not going to answer.
Man, I'm hungry.
Have you eaten food?
No.
Why not?
I've been doing this.
Well... Oh yeah, you don't like eating during streams.
I don't know, does the shading kind of ruin it?
Uh,
I think I kind of overdid it.
I feel like the blue of it is a little strange. You know what I mean?
I turned off a lot of it. Alright, this is good enough. Now I just need a background.
Eon's crotch.
Yeah. Maybe something purple.
Oh god. Joke towards... insult towards myself. Just put the and beyond delayed image that,
Yeah.
that I put up a little while ago. What? Are they hiding behind a bush?
No, I'm just gonna make green patterns.
Toys to life. You already said that like an hour. Be rude like that. Because honestly, that's just straight up insulting.
What
Not
happened?
cool. It is Toys to Life is saying, is 5 years later canon to Ben 10 and Dan Phantom? If not, you're wasting everything that it's gone through. It's basically saying it's a waste of time to do it, which
I don't know,
honestly
seems
no,
nothing
it's-
like positives for now. So
Do what?
I said it seems like nothing but positives so far. So I have to disagree.
Yeah, like I don't know why. Very rude.
I don't mind. People's got criticism, but
Ditto species is probably extinct because it's all just one guy and he fell off a cliff.
that'd be funny.
That's horrible. Just like random Splixons throughout the universe just disappearing. It's like, what happened? Oh, one of them must have died. What do you mean? Yeah, they're all connected. Really? Yeah. Question for Kuro: can you explain the abominations and transformations of the Breakout episode in Omniverse? Also, could possibly make an alternate reality if Skurd hadn't the Omnitrix. I feel like that Skurd thing would just be a different alternate, like future Ben. Like him and Skurd become best friends or something. But Breakout, that's just the thing with them getting infused with the DNA is kind of like the excuse they used with Kevin getting mutated in Vengeance of Vilgax. The frequency of the Omnitrix was messing with DNA, right?
I think so. I'm gonna agree with you.
Okay. What got you into Ben 10 and Danny Phantom in the first place? A TV remote. And nothing to do as a child. That is the sad truth. That's where I started with. Dude, I honestly love how this drawing is turned out. This is great.
Thank you.
I love seeing, because I like the 5YL style already, but I love seeing it like super expressive as well. You guys have any pop figures? Oh, you have no idea. Yeah. I think I got like 9 for Christmas. Plus, knowing my friends that I have to hang out with on New Year's and they're giving gifts, I probably have like 12 away.
Was I drawing it on the yep? This whole time. I'm just gonna type it. Actually, I'm just gonna do a regular signature. I don't need my sight on this.
Ooh, this is an interesting thing. Infamous Paradox asks, in 5 years later, could the Omnitrix pair Danny and Vlad's DNA?
No.
Okay.
All right, it's done. You want to do the raffle? See who
Yes, sir.
wins this?
Let me open up a randomizer.
Randomizer function.
I need to type things. Frank, you need to get off me for just a moment, okay? I'll type things very quickly. You laying on my arm is gonna help. Go over here. Go. Go. Jump. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that is 5 for Bro. 5 for Raspberry Mario. Percent 2 for Cameron.
So what are you doing?
I'm putting them into a randomizer.
Oh, okay.
can't remember the exact one that we used last time, so okay. I haven't pressed the button yet, but we have 5 entries. We have 5 entries from Rasp, 5 entries from Mario. We have 1 entry from SMV, 3 from Sentinel Storm, and 2 from Cameron David.
Sweet.
So
Hit the randomizer, and we'll see who
drum roll, por favor. More of a helicopter. Do a drum roll.
Not better.
That's actually
I don't
much
have a
better.
drum.
And the winner is Sentinel.
Wow, you cut out the second you said the winner. What?
Oh, it did? Okay. And the winner is... Did you hear it
Are
that
you
time?
doing that on purpose?
I didn't the first time. I just did
I was like, what?
I'm sorry. The first time I didn't. The winner is Sentinel Storm.
Yay!
Hooray! You get a free...
So Sentinel
poster
Storm,
shirt.
please go to my website, click the contact forum, and in the email, please put your name or whoever would be the homeholder of your address if you don't want to give me your real name. But it's got to be your full name and your address. And I'm going to print this out, I'm going to sign it, I'm going to frame it, and I'm going to ship it to you. Thank you for entering the contest. And thank you all for joining the stream as my farewell from Tracing the Border. We got a lot of cool stuff in 2020 that we got planned. And thank you for sitting through this little escapade of redrawing the screen cap. Any closing remarks, Ryan, before we dip?
Well, I was going to say, I just realized this picture, their faces, this is them reacting to hear videos.
They're reacting to what?
To you not being in videos anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, what?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's it. I think the only thing I have is thank you, Kuro, for all the stuff that you do. That's great, man. Like, I said it earlier, and I can't remember exactly what I said, but yeah.
You are very welcome.
Also, anyone that's asking me about Fusion Friday going up today, I'm trying to get it up as fast as I can tonight. I will be posting them as soon as I am done.
Yep. And commissions, I will start working on those again next year. But if you sent me one, I have a lot of unopened emails. They are purposely not opened, so I'll still have that notification there to remind me that I have pending requests. Sometimes I open them to see if it's a commission or not, and then I close it, and then I mark it as unread anyway, just so you know that thing is still there. But yeah, I'm going to not draw for the next till the end of the year if I can help myself, because that would be lovely.
You're not.
Just to take a break,
You know you're.
But I'll probably end up drawing anyways, who knows. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the donations. And as always, keep it fizzy.
Peace.